I have the pleasure to introduce to you my great friend here in Puttaparthi and in the world, I hope, Gorky. And he will talk us about his Baba experiences and how he met Baba and how many miracles, leelas and beautiful plays he made to him and his family in 25 years. So Gorky, when did you meet Baba?
Sairam to my Italian brothers and sisters throughout the world. I have the pleasure of sitting here in the very holy place of Puttaparthi, Andhra Pradesh in India, with my very good friend Andrea, whom it is an honor and pleasure and a blessing to have met in this very holy place. Swami came into my life 25 years ago, just after I had met my then to-be wife. And Swami has been in my life for the last 25 years of teachings and experiences until the time has come for us to come to this very holy place. So we first found out about Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba from a letter that came to me from my home country of Bosnia-Herzegovina in Sarajevo, in which a letter came from a family friend with a packet of vibhuti, and from there started the interest and the remembering of the love for the divine in the embodiment of His Holiness Sai Baba. And it has been a spiritual journey which has been the reason for life on this earth, in this incarnation, for me to be here at the same time as the incarnation of our avatar, Sai Baba.
Let me ask you. Baba is used to manifest himself also in Australia in different ways and beautiful and great miracles. And you saw this kind of miracles and you be part also of them. Do you want to tell us?
I will elaborate a little bit. Swami is the divine incarnation on earth in one body, cannot be everywhere at the same time in that form. So whilst he lives and stays here in Puttaparthi, in order to reach not only his devotees but everyone on earth, in the world, in the universe, Swami comes to them in their daily life and is with them, in them, in front, behind, around, up and down, everywhere. And that holy presence is with us all the time, and our experiences in Perth are such that we feel his energy there. And there are several houses in Perth in which the shrines or the temples are manifesting on the pictures of Sai Baba and Shirdi Baba and all the other deities, Vibhuti, Kumkum, Chandan, Amrit, Vibhuti water, and many other manifestations. So there are these two very special houses of our very close friends there, and they are wonderful spiritual people. And we are blessed to be able to go and witness these divine miracles in these very charged and pure mandirs in people's houses. And the special events that happen there are visitations by Swami, where Swami comes and blesses people's letters and manifests for them many items, whether they are japamalas, flowers, beads, rings, whatever. So we are very fortunate and lucky to have that direct physical presence of Swami.
How does he manifest himself?
In many different ways. He manifests in different ways. He comes mostly at night when people are not watching and spreads vibhuti around and blesses letters that people put down. And occasionally his messages come through our friends. He uses people and he comes through and passes messages on through people who are next to you, and they say something, they answer your question without knowing what the question is. So his divine presence is constantly there. So very fortunate and very happy to say that on my last birthday, on the 30th of April, I visited one of these holy places where the vibhuti is forming and put down a letter of thanks to Bhagavan Sai Baba for a beautiful life and for a beautiful and healthy family that I have, with a bowl of fruit and a letter thanking Swami for coming into my life and for being with me all the time. And Swami on that occasion, in the next morning, blessed the fruit, materialized on the fruit overnight a garland of carnations, which we took home to our altar and put on the picture of Swami, and also materialized the japamala that is here, the 9 planet stones, which I cherish. And it is not an item of material value, it is an item that is very special to me because of the significance of how it came to me through Swami's grace.
There are
Okay.
there happen many leelas during these days in Puttaparthi, and we have been part of many of them.
Yes.
Do you want to
Indeed,
tell us something?
I'd love to talk about the leelas. Leelas are very special. Leelas in themselves are significant to the extent that you attribute importance to them. Many people have leelas in their lives without being aware that these leelas are happening to them. And they might see it as coincidence, they might see it as an event with no importance. But when you are in tune with the higher vibration and with an understanding of Sai Baba and how the divine incarnation works, then you realize that his presence is made known to us all through Swami's Leelas. On this occasion, when we met Andrea, I had an urge to give him a packet of vibhuti from Mysore in Srirangapatnam, where Shirdi Baba's birthplace, and his pictures are actually forming vibhuti. And I was wondering how to get him the packet of vibhuti, which I did not have on me. The other day, there's a special little place on the way to our apartment. And on the way to our apartment, I know that the previous day, Andrea was walking around and he, quite coincidentally, almost found his way to our apartment without knowing where we live. And he hit his toe on a large rock and stopped at that point, and he told me the story. The next morning, when I was going to my apartment early in the morning, I came to that same rock and remembered Andrea. I looked down, and in the exact place that Andrea hit his toe on the rock, I found this packet of vibhuti, and on that packet of vibhuti is written Mysore, Om, and a couple of love hearts. And of course I knew that the packet of vibhuti was placed there by Swami in order that I could pass it on to Andrea, because this has fulfilled my wish, and the significance of him being at that place at that point of time, and my desire had made it true with Swami's grace. So with love and affection and from Swami, I passed that on
And I
to my
accept
friend.
with love and affection and graceful.
Sai Ram. So this is a little Leela, And we are very fortunate that in our lives we have many, many Leelas happening all the time. But since having come to Puttaparthi, the Leelas are absolutely intensified. And over the last 3 weeks,
Unbelievable.
they have been occurring on not a daily basis, but an hourly basis.
Yeah,
and Swami's divine presence is, the energy is so full and so strong. And we call that like a quickening, where I think karmic issues are resolved very, very quickly here, and the spiritual knowledge comes much faster, and it's to do with the physical presence, with the avatar, and albeit that he is with us everywhere all the time, the mere presence to the divine in his physical form here is, well, you have to be here to experience and to understand. Okay, it's on. For devotees of Sai Baba who have not been here before, Swami's divine presence is very strong, and his presence with you in your heart and in your life, wherever you may be in the world, is with you, and you realize the singularity of the divinity. When you come to Puttaparthi, then you will be challenged by sitting opposite Swami and confronted with duality, because Swami is in front of you, and thereby the big illusion and the maya of the duality will overwhelm many devotees. But close your eyes in Swami's presence and you will realize that he is inside and he speaks to you, not from outside. When he passes you in the line, in the darshan line, and does not look at you, smile, be happy, because he is in you, inside you, and with you. He is you. He is the speaker in front of the camera, and he is the cameraman behind the camera, and Swami is the one watching this video right now. All is one. All is in love. Sai Ram.